mutah.
You have also mutah marriage. You also have child marriage.
Okay,
I have seen many. I have seen many imams.
No,
I have many imams. They marry off small children.
Mutah, my Shia friend. Talk about
I challenge. Listen.
Bad,
Listen, let me speak. Okay, I let you to speak. I challenge all of you guys. I'm here. I'm challenging the atheists as a Shia. I'm talking to you, proud of myself. My راسي مرفوع. My head is up. I challenge the atheists, the Christian, the Jewish, the Sunnis to give me one hadith the Prophet Muhammad married Aisha when she was 6 years old. Shame on you guys.
In the Sunnis, there is, I don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm talking to
in the Sunni books, there is.
Okay, so why you you said, sister. Yeah, because
we need to go back to the Quran first.
We need to go back to the harm principle. That was the discussion.
We need to go to the Quran verse and let's talk about the tafsir of the Quran. Why? Because
you believe in Quranic
the Quran,
preservation?
you cannot take the Quran. Listen, ya Habibi, of course, we believe the Quran. Do you know the Quran? I challenge you, give me one hadith who collected the Quran. We have who collected the Quran, ya Habib.
Maria,
your Quran is missing.
Listen. Can I say something?
Let me speak, sister. Let me speak, sister.
Guys, I cannot hear you. I cannot hear two people. I cannot hear two people. Please, one at a time. One at a time.
He needs to look. He made so many claims that Shia religion is so much better than the Sunni and is the best. And Maria, you left it because you left Islam because of the Sunni. And if you are Shia, it's much better. No, because in the Shia belief, you also have bad stuff. You know, they have done a huge BBC documentary. Listen. But listen. Let me share.
No.
Why don't you? Why are you scared? Why are you scared?
Sister,
listen, they did a huge BBC documentary. Listen.
You have to give me evidence. Listen.
BBC, it's not listen.
Sister,
they did, but listen to me. Let me just finish my sentence. Let me just finish my sentence. No, he's not going to let me finish my sentence.
My turn.
Didn't even finish my sentence.
To give me one.
Let him talk until the end. Let him talk. You have 5 minutes.
Hey, Misana.
5 minutes. Do not interrupt him. 5 minutes. Get to the point, please. And let's talk about
I love you, sister. Wallah al-azim. Even if you are atheist. Wallah, I love you. That's okay for me. Love, and
respect. 5 minutes and I didn't even speak 30 seconds.
Get to the point. You already had like 10 minutes. What's the point here?
Okay, first of all, they believe that we are a Shia. First of all, they don't believe are Muslims because we take the relation, we took the relation from Ahlul Bayt, the Prophet Muhammad and Ahlul Bayt. First of all, I'm done. Second thing, I challenge you, ya Habibi, ya Ruhi, ya Qalbi, to give me one hadith from your books who collected the Quran al-Karim. Okay, I'm gonna end with you. Number 3, we don't believe. I challenge all of you guys to give me one narration in the Shia books. The Prophet Muhammad married Aisha when she was 6 years old. Done? I challenge all of you guys. Now, go to the Google. I want you to write. Sister, you are on the laptop, right? I want you to find any hadith. Okay, I want you right now to go into the Sheikh Google, alayhi salam, to ask him, Google, do Shia believe about to marry the Prophet Muhammad married Aisha when she was 6 years old or no? No, we don't believe that Aisha, she was divorced when the Prophet Muhammad married her. Boom, she was 18 years old.
How old was she?
I gave you that. They're against the Quran.
She was 18.
Okay? Why are you guys not criticizing?
But is that better though?
From the Shia.
But wait. Is that better though? He was almost 60. He almost 60 and she's 18. Yani she was the old of his granddaughter.
Almost, yes.
Why is he so,
Yes. No, Habibti. No, don't any issue. Don't find any issue. Hey, in the United
explain mut'ah.
Old man, he married a beautiful girl when she was 18 years old. There's no issue.
That's a bit, but if a 60-year-old guy would look at an 18, I would think he's a creeper.
You cannot even touch the Shia. Sister Maria, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna speak about the mut'ah. Allah mentioned the mut'ah in the Quran al-Kareem. واستمتعنا من النساء. First of all. Second thing, the Asma bint Abu Bakr, the wife, the daughter of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. Okay, the daughter of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. The sister Aisha, she used to do mut'ah. She is the queen of mut'ah. I have the evidence too. Boom! Number 4. Habibi, Wallah al-Azim, I'm gonna destroy
can I say can I say something? 30 seconds. I need only 30 seconds. Can I say something? Just a comment. 30 seconds. Can I say something? 30 seconds. Because there is a documentary. BBC did that documentary. A woman traveled to Iraq, okay, and this was exactly about this, about mut'ah marriage, and she met, listen, with a hidden camera. Listen, with a hidden camera. Listen, it's a huge news channel. You don't know BBC? Okay, it's even in Adil Iman, that at BBC. You know that it's a huge news channel. Anyways, they traveled to Iraq with a hidden camera. She met many of imams, and he had no problem when he said, if she's above 9 years old, alhamdulillah, she can get married, no problem at all. If she's above the age of 9 years old,
we don't take
many Shia imams, it's okay for them to marry off children, no problem at all.
I still, guys, I have to I really, I'm so sorry, guys, but I really hate it when you just go and open the mic when someone is talking and intervene and say and comment.
I'm sorry.
It's not the way. It's not the way we talk. I still didn't get anything from you, Al-Houthi. You said that. I understand that in Shia, the Shia do have different references and different resources than the Sunni. That's something that we all know. But you also have Al-Kilani.
Different Muhammad also.
Yes.
No. Different.
You do have the book of
different Allah. Yeah.
Don't you have something called Al-Kafi by Al-Kilani, who is the equivalent of Al-Bukhari in the Shia?
Yes, sir. We have.
So these are also people
who
act like these are also people or scholars who act like scholars and who also explain the verses of Quran and tell you. Explain to me.
Yes, that's no. Okay, I'm gonna explain to you. Sahih al-Kafi is the best book in the Shia, right? But we don't take him as like Sahih al-Bukhari and Muslim is the best book after Quran al-Kareem as al-Kafi. No, we don't believe something like that. There's 1,000 of mistakes, ahadith or riwayat. But we can, listen, we are not like the Sunnis. We cannot reject it. Listen, we are not the Sunnis, we cannot reject them. Any hadith, yes, but we can reject any hadith against Prophet Muhammad and the Quran al-Kareem. Do you understand me, sister?
Yeah, but a lot of Sunni
we can reject, but the Sunni
can.
No, sister, the Sunni,
they only go with the Sahih hadith.
No, sister, because Sahih al-Bukhari. What does that mean, Sahih al-Bukhari? We don't have Sahih. We don't have in the Al-Kulani or Al-Kafi. We don't have something is Sahih. We don't believe something is Sahih. Okay, but the Sunnis, Sahih. What does that mean? Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim. The book, من الكتاب, يعني from the beginning book of from first book until the last paper on the Sahih al-Bukhari is Sahih. Why it called Sahih? What does that mean, Sahih?
What they use, ilm al-rijal.
Okay, sister, can you hear me very clear?
Yeah, I think your internet is.
Okay, you cannot hear me, right?
No, it's just coming late. You are hearing me late.
Okay,
I'm hearing you late.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Habibti.
You see that there are other people on the panel who would like to get a word in when you're done.
Al-Houthi, I will come back to you. Just give me a second. Maria, go ahead, please. Maria.
Sister, greetings to everybody. Hello.
Hello, Maria.
Hello. Forgive my voice. I have a real bad cold.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's okay. It's the time of the year where that goes around, so it's sometimes unavoidable when you work with a lot of people. But what I wanted to say, the gentleman, before they went at it and everybody couldn't understand anything anymore because one was talking over the other. I think it was Al-Hudi. If not, I stand to be corrected. Made a challenge to everybody, even the Christians. Al-Hudi, I would just like to tell you, my friend, that Christians don't have tafsirs or hadith. We have our Bible, that's that. So you need to question Muslims, not the Christians. That's what I wanted to say. And yeah, thank you.
Apologize about that, sister, but I was super active because of the Sunnis, crazy people. They make the people live Islam because of Sahih al-Bukhari al-Muslim. Is that clear, sister? Can you see that?
I'm sharing your screen.
Oh, how can I fix this? Because okay, that's cool. So this scholar, the Sunni scholar, said that's okay if you get but I'm gonna say that in English because it's difficult. يجوز للشخص يتزوج ابنته الغير الشرعية. الغير الشرعية هذا أبي حذيفة قال. هذا scholar of أبو حذيفة.
ماء الزنا لا يحرم. يس ماء الزنا.
يا شوفي
يعني
عندهم that's okay, everything is okay. هذا أبو حذيفة. This people they following أبو حذيفة النعمان, so that's okay for everything, sister. Okay.
حبيبتي
Now I'm gonna show you a different hadith.
Sorry.
Thank you so much, Razan.
So much. But Al-Houthi, next time I will destroy you. Come back. Okay, bye. 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 Bye.
Razan, I love you. I don't
Sister,
have time now.
by the way, apologize to you. Please apologize to you if I said anything wrong or something. But because these
Razan
people are Sunnis, make us embarrassed.
Okay, Al-Houthi, I have to take also Dr.
والله العظيم, sister.
Okay, Dr. Mac, hi. Dr. Mac has to go back to his clinic and he has to work.
Hello.
So respect your. Hi, Dr. Mac.
Sorry, Maria. So because I had just have to start the clinic, but I was intrigued to come up by the morality issue that was mentioned about 10 minutes ago. That's actually the weakest point of religion. I don't go after seerah or ahadith or anything. I go to the jugular. I go to the Quran. I go to God himself. So what do you think about a God, Maria, who goes and gives a chance to a dictator who enslaves everybody? And that's what's said in the Quran. Fir'aun, okay, a dictator, and he give him a chance, and he says to Moses, oh, go and talk to this dictator nicely. Go talk to him nicely. But for the same prophet Moses, he goes with Al-Khidr and tell him to unalive a little kid because he might be in the future a bad person. So this is the morality of God himself. So for Fir'aun, oh, go talk to him nicely. Go talk to Fir'aun nicely, guys. Don't tell him, pat on his shoulder, give him a hug, kisses. But for the child, because he didn't do anything, the child, he's still a child. Okay? Right. No. Just unalive him right now. So this is the morality of the deity that all the religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam worships. Now, this is one point. Another point, there's two systems of morality, Maria. There is the vertical system and there's the horizontal system. Me and you, we go with the horizontal system. People who follow the vertical system are racist, okay, because they put themselves somewhere in the ladder, and someone has to be above them morally, like the imam of the masjid, like the sheikh of the tariqa or way, okay, until you go up to sahaba, to the prophet, and then to God. And the issue with that, if you put yourself in that ladder and you know that someone is above you, by definition somebody is below you. So that's a given. So definitely you look for someone who is below you, who deserves less than you. And guess what? Jannah, heaven, has hierarchy. And
that's true.
The hierarchy in Jannah, just because you are born in in the 20th century, you can never get to the level of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq just because you were born in the 20s, this century. Okay, maybe I'm better than Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. Maybe I am. Give me a chance. Give me a chance to challenge that guy.
Better, of course, Habibi.
So why? But now again, in horizontal way, in horizontal, the way we think in morals. Okay, I see Maria equal to me. The way I behave, when I behave something, I look for the response of Maria. Does she acknowledge? Does she accept? Does this make the society and the community better? And can we go forward with this type of behavior? If it's sticked, well and good. We implement it. We make it as a law. AKA human rights, right?
Yeah.
So we go forward. And if I do a behavior that Maria dislikes, that Maria feels threatened by, that Maria feels that she did not like, and it makes us go backwards, makes things worse, then we will take it off. This is the horizontal way of thinking, and this is the vertical way of thinking. I leave things at that, and I would like someone, okay, to explain to me before I go, وَاللَّائِي لَمْ يَحِضْنَ. I don't go for a hadith, I go for the jugular, I go for the Quran itself. وَاللَّائِي لَمْ يَحِضْنَ. What is their age? And I'm a doctor, can you please explain to me? Have a good day, Maria. Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Mag. Al-Houthi, do you want to answer
let
him?
me answer about وَاللَّائِي لَمْ يَحِضْنَ. Yes. وَاللَّائِي لَمْ يَحِضْنَ مِنَ النِّسَاءِ الحامل الذي هم في فترة النفاس. I don't know what the nifas mean in English, sister. الذي هم في فترة النفاس.
Hold on, let me just give the number of the verse first, so that people know what we are talking about. It's the verse 65:4. The verse 65:4 talking about the iddah, the waiting period for divorced women. But Al-Houthi, there are three categories of women here. The women who have menopause, they stop having their cycle, the little girls who did not start their cycle, and the pregnant woman.
No.
So,
no.
as part of the Shia tafsir, what is اللَّائِي لَمْ يَحِضْنَ? Those who did not start their menstruation or their cycle yet.
And Ibn Kathir himself,
But he's a Shia, Su'ad, he's a Shia. He's not Sunnah. He doesn't go with Ibn Kathir. Al-Houthi.
Oh, God.
Saad Habibti. Okay, first of all, I want you to go into the Sheikh Google, please. Please. Allah تعجبيني. والله أنت ست الكل. I wanted to... Okay. واللائي لم يحضن من النساء تفسير of the Shia tafsir, please. I swear I'm gonna cock all of you guys today.
Well, it looks to me like you're laughing so much. Are you high?
No, because I'm happy. I'm sad. No والله no. لا والله حبيبتي لا والله no والله Maria. No, because I feel sad for you. You left Islam. You left Islam because Sahih al-Bukhari and Muslim and the Quran, the tafsirs of the Quran al-Karim. That's all.
Okay,
So you don't believe in Quran preservation?
Yeah, in the Shia tafsir, أولات الأحمال أجلهن أن يضعن حملهن. Right. لم يحضن في سن منتحد. Doesn't say really. It doesn't really say. اللائي اسم المحض نساؤكم. واللائي لم يحضن.
ممكن تعطيني الويب سايت؟
The website المكتبة الشيعية. تفسير الميزان. السيد الطبطبائي. السيد الطبطبائي.
اوكي يلا نشوف من رغم انه
okay.
Let's do this.
Okay.
يلا ان شاء الله.
وقوله
ما يفضحني.
وقوله اللائي لم يحضن عطف على قوله اللائي يئسن إلى آخره، والمعنى اللائي لم يحضن وهو في سن من تحيض. اللائي لم يحضن
الله أكبر يا شيعة علي.
فعدتهن 3 أشهر. So what does it mean?
Boom.
What does it mean?
What does that mean? That
it means that
المرأة الحاملة أو اللائي في فترة النفاس. Boom, sister. خلاص.
No, it doesn't say that. It says.
No.
It says اللائي لم يحضن عطف على قوله على والمعنى اللائي لم يحضن وهو في سن من تحيض, meaning that she is in the age of having a cycle, but she did not have her cycle. This is how it's described.
Don't do
it's not talking. It's not saying that she is.
Don't lie, Shia. I know it's in your.
Hold on, guys. Let me just translate the meaning. Let me translate. It's saying that yes, it's talking about who did not have their cycle, but they are in the age of having their cycle. Like she is, for example, 12 or 13 or 14, but she did not have her cycle.
No حبيبتي والله والله لم يحض هنا الفترة شوفي لا فترة النفاس Who's talking right now? Kaina or who's talking to me?
It's Masinisa. He cannot keep quiet. Masinisa, please.
Wallah, no, he's because he's crying. Wallah, he felt sad and he hurt.
2 minutes ago,
that's why.
I wasn't able to say nothing. We were talking about the preservation. You didn't want to talk about that.
Yalla. Are you ready? Hey, Moses, Sister Maria, Habibti Maria. I challenge him for debate, okay? In your life, face to face, in your life, okay? Between Sunnah and Shia, the difference between Sunnah and Shia.
Al-Houthi, he doesn't know much, so it will not.
No, I know.
Yeah, he doesn't know much.
Do you believe in the Quranic preservation? Do you believe in the preservation of the Quran?
No, Quran is collected, ya Habibi, from Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib.
It's right? Do you believe everything in the Quran, start to finish, it's right, it's perfect? Yes, of course, Habibi. Okay. Of course. So everything. Of course. Yalla, show me evidence about the Shia. Okay. Everything. Listen, who said the Quran is not completed or missing or everything or missing? Listen, is a kafir. Is mulhid. Is mulhid. Okay, listen. Masasona, I don't know how to call your name. If someone said from the Shia, listen, from the Sunnah or the Shia, believe the Quran is... No, not Mary, I'm talking to him. If someone believe from the Sunnah and the Shia, the Quran corrupted or missing or no words, he's mulhid. Wallah al-Azim, he's gonna be mulhid.
Yeah, but
he's not part of Islam.
Al-Houthi, I can give you. Hold on, I do have actually something from Al-Kafi, Al-Kilini, Hadith.
Al-Kilini, yeah. Go to the Kafi. Yeah, go ahead, yalla.
16199, talking about how Quran was corrupted, because it's talking about talking about verses in Quran talking about al-A'imma al-Ithna Ashar, and how actually they were mentioned in some verses, but these verses were never collected or added to the Mus'haf. There is also
not verses.
Hold on.
Not
Hold on. تهذيب الأحكام لشيخ الطائفة الطوسي. It's also talking about how Quran was corrupted in Hadith 13905. And روى الكليني في الكافي بالإسناد علي بن... Hold on. كتبت إلى أبي الحسن موسى عليه السلام وهو في الحبس كتابا، وذكر جوابه عليه السلام إلى أن قال: أؤتمنوا على كتاب الله فحرفوه وبدلوه. الكافي الجزء 8 صفحة 95 إلى 125. This is in the Sunni references.
خلصتي؟
So, do you go
with
this?
The Sunnis or the Shia?
The Shia, sorry.
In the Shia or the Sunnis?
The Shia.
Okay. First of all, sister, we only hold on. I'm gonna cook you right now. Hold on. I challenge you, Habibi. I'm not running. I am the son of Amir al-Mu'minin Ali ibn Abi Talib. First of all, يا حبيبي يا قلبي الأكسجين حقي. We believe the Quran is collected from Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib and Asim and Hafs. And Asim and Hafs from Imam Abi Talib. Okay? This ahadith, if you search the hadith, ضعيف or what? مجهولين. Okay? Because we take the ahadith from the scholars. We take the ahadith from imams. Mute yourself. But the mother of the believers, Aisha, what did she say? We're missing the Quran.
Nope.
Let me finish.
That's in your book.
The Quran.
In your book.
Surah
that's in your book.
Sinisa, if you're gonna open your mic again, I will drop you. I will drop you. Don't open your mic now.
Okay. Surah Al-Ahzab is missing. There's a verses in Surah Al-Ahzab is missing. Aisha said that. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud said the Quran is not correct. Is scripted. The Quran is corrected. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, who we should take the Quran from him.
Thank you.
The Quran is corrupted. Okay, Umar ibn al-Khattab said the same things. The Quran is corrupted. Umar ibn al-Khattab said, may Allah dingy dingus. We don't want to curse him. So now, we don't take the ahadith from the scholars. We only take the ahadith from imams, from 12 imam. Okay? Now, we have evidence who the Quran al-Kareem is Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib, Hafs, Asim. Okay? I'm done. Yalla, your turn. Open your mic. You can speak.
Hold on, before Masinisa, there is only one thing that I have to say. I just want to clarify. So, Al-Houthi, when there is some Shia references saying that the Quran is missing some verses, like the verse روى الكليني في الكافي عن أبي جعفر الباقر قال نزل جبرائيل بهذه الآية على محمد وإن كنتم في ريب مما أنزلنا على عبدنا في علي فأتوا بسورة من مثله, which is Al-Baqarah 23. Do you believe like this is
okay.
This is saying that the verse
yes. Tafsir,
Al-Baqarah
sister.
23 is missing the verse, name of Ali.
Listen. They're missing the name of Ali in the tafsir. Because yes, we believe that Imam al-Mahdi, he will bring, inshallah, Ajjalallah Farajahu al-Sharif, he will give us the Quran, not the Quran, the tafsir of the Quran. The tafsir of the Quran. What are you praying for? The tafsir of the Quran.
Do you know when he is coming back?
Inshallah, very soon, sister. It's very soon. When? He's around us. He's here. Still alive. Wallah. Wallah. Maybe
this summer.
Because he's still around. He is around us. Wallah al-Azim. We believe we believe he's still alive. He's still alive from since 140 years until now. Yes?
Maybe someone said maybe next Christmas. Next Christmas, I'll give you my
Inshallah.
Very next day, you give it away.
So listen, Maria. I want to debate. Mr. Suna, this guy in your life, face to face.
I have to go. Inshallah, Isma.
Not today.
I want to bring people. I follow you. People who really know about the Madhab al-Sunni, the Sunni sect, so that you can actually ask questions. They can provide references, and you can have a balanced debate. You know, you have the knowledge, and they have the knowledge. Masinisa, just to be fair to him, he's probably still learning, so we have to be fair. But Houthi, it was a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, of course.
You're always
Thank you, sister.
Here.
Thank you. You are so beautiful. You are so beautiful. And did you follow me? Oh yeah, alhamdulillah.
I follow.
Bye-bye.
Ma salama.
Mary.
Holy cow.
He gave me a kiss.
He did. You should have told him, Maria. You should have told him, sister.
Wow. I'm getting kisses here. I'm collecting underwear. What's happening?
Sister, I'm sorry that I had dropped out. I got a call. That happens when you're on call, that people call you. But I had actually something, and it happened just when the doctor was finished speaking, that I happened to get the call. Otherwise, I would have made the claim earlier, or what I had to say earlier. Maybe he's still listening, and maybe we can catch up next time. But he basically was speaking, or I want to say in a nice, gentle way, but still he was attacking all religions. And he made claims. And I want him to show me where Christianity, what Jesus teaches, is anywhere close to comparable to what we find in the Quran, with all the analyzing, slaying the unbelievers, and, you know, doing all the dinky with first cousins, etc., you know. If he has a moral problem, I'm speaking now. If he has a moral problem, the doctor, then I assume he assumes, or he believes, there is a moral lawgiver. If he doesn't believe there's a moral lawgiver, then I don't understand where his objections come from. For Christianity, I'm not speaking for Islam now. Yeah. I'm speaking for Christianity because he included that in his claim.
Okay.
We all know what's in the in Islam. We know what's in the books. We read the books here all the time, but he will not be able to find anything comparable to that in the New Testament at all.
I would say only Dr. Mike can answer that. Yeah,
I'm so sorry that I missed him.
No problem. I think he's working right now, and I appreciate him taking the time to come here and talk. I really love him. I respect him.
He's a nice man, yes.
Yeah, he's a very, very kind, very cool guy. And if he will have the time to come back, I will appreciate that. If not, maybe next time.
Not a problem. He's my colleague, so we're in the same boat. I'm working the night shift here.
But he's in Australia, so if you are in Europe, so it's like your line.
It's opposing, but exactly. It's opposing. For him, it's day. For me, it's night.
Yeah, Masanisa, I want to give you 1 minute before I go to other guests. Go ahead, Mr. Masanisa.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say, in terms of the Shia, I would have wanted to debate him. It would have been a very interesting debate. I wanted to talk to him about the preservation of the Quran, because he said he believes it, but his own scholars, they don't believe in the preservation of the Quran. In terms of the discussion about the harm principle, we were on the harm principle and we jumped to something entirely different. I wasn't able to make the point about the harm principle. So I wasn't even speaking for the last 30 minutes, but essentially, yeah, in terms of the Shia, yes, I would like to debate him. Maybe next time or something. I think that will make for a good discussion, especially preservation.
You have to bring someone who has all the resources and Islamic resources ready. Maybe you want to debate him as a Muslim, but I think you need more than just being present. You need references, books.
Alhamdulillah, I have references. In terms of Shia Islam, I have all the references. So if he wants to debate, we can debate.
No, your references as a Sunni, Masanisa, you didn't even know most of the hadith that we were talking about. So
of course,
I'm afraid there is like an imbalance in knowledge.
You have to bring me the hadith reference and everything like that. But of course, in terms of principle morality, we can debate that. I'm very knowledgeable in that field. Of course, in hadith, I have to verify, because some of the hadiths you say, some of them are very, very weak, and we do not accept them in Sunni Islam. And so you have to make sure that the reference you give are actually accepted. For example, in the beginning, before I joined the live, Razan was talking about how in Sunni Islam we do mutah. Which Sunni does mutah? This is a Shia thing. This is not something we do.
No, yeah, in some countries like Saudi, they just give it a different name. They call it misyar.
But this is not Sunni Islam. If another country does something,
it is. I mean,
it's not Sunni Islam. No,
Saudi is the complete opposite of Shia, and they do misyar. They do it.
No, in Saudi, they allow for alcohol to be distributed to the population and stuff. There's no ban on alcohol. They say a lot of stuff. There's a lot of rules in Saudi Arabia that doesn't.
No, that was before the open.
Before
this was before the changes that the prince is doing. This was like years and years ago. They used to do the misyar with even women who go to do Hajj and Umrah. They offer them this kind of marriage.
But this is in Saudi. It's not haram. It's not every Sunni people. We don't practice this.
It's not haram. All what I'm saying, some Sunni give it a different name and they still practice it.
This is not of Sunni Islam. This is not our practice. This is when Razin made that mistake. And the whole time, I think the guy
her name is Razan.
Sunni, I wasn't able to respond.
Her name is Razan.
Razan, yeah, Razan. She was talking about how we practice mutah. She first called it mutah, and then you gave it the other name. You should have said, from Saudi Arabia, we Sunnis, we don't do this mutah.
She said it. She probably just didn't pay attention to it.
Because I believe one of the brothers, I don't know if it was Abdullah or Karim, one of them, they told her and she didn't want to acknowledge that. So we had to tell her.
Yeah,
and then when the Shia came, he started talking about, he jumped from one topic to another. First he talks about Aisha, and then he talks about the Quran. I was trying to respond to him about Quranic preservation. That was the topic that I wanted to talk to him about. He jumps from one place to another, and he starts laughing the whole time.
I think you need really like 3 hours with the Sunni and Shia to be fair. Like everyone should have the time to talk and show their references. It's not easy actually to argue about if the Quran is preserved or not preserved from a Sunni and Shia perspective, because both of them say that there are missing verses and missing chapters. And it's a big
which is
problem.
I was confused when the Shia came in. He wanted to debate Islam, and all of a sudden it became this problem with Shia and Sunni, and then the conversation kept on jumping. We were on harm principle, where I wanted to answer you the question, and then you wouldn't let me finish my point, and then you went to the Shia, and then it was just all over the place.
Masanisa, if you can still stay here and say whatever you want to say, that's fine. I will give you 1 minute just to finish, because I want to go to Yoms and the other guests here, if you may.
So yeah, for my closing statement, I believe the harm principle, when we look at the harm principle itself, it advocates, I think, in a way for incest and immorality, and we cannot base the harm principle and use that as a fundamental belief that it's all based in morality. It's not moral at all. It doesn't advocate for morality. It says if you do not harm someone, then that's okay. So for example, if a brother and sister were to commit incest, then and they had protection, everything, then according to your harm principle,
but where is the harm? Where is the harm here?
It's immoral. You're based. You said morality.
Where is the harm? Why? What is the harm? Based on the harm principle. If two adults, brother and sister, decide to have intercourse, where is the harm here?
The harm is that it's immoral. That's the harm. If you cannot use the harm principle to say this is morality. This was your discussion, right? This is what you said at the beginning. You said moral. Whatever is right. If I see something as right, I accept it. If it's wrong, I say it's evil. This is how you said. That's what you said. And then you said, I believe in the harm principle. So I'm showing you how the harm principle is immoral itself. It advocates for immorality. That was that was my point.
Thank you, Masanisa.
No worries.
I hope you can come back here, and we'll have more discussions with the Shia, me and you.
Inshallah, yeah.
Inshallah, Ya Rab. And you are Algerian?
Yes.
Obviously, because of the flag and your name.
Yeah.
And you are in the UK?
Yes, yeah.
How is the Islam doing in the UK? Are you guys taking over?
Alhamdulillah, Islam is growing. People are seeing the truth. They're embracing Islam. You know, alhamdulillah, we don't violence people. Sisters, wallahi, sisters, it's the majority of the people in the West that are accepting Islam. In the UK, I can speak for, it's the sisters. Subhanallah. You guys talk about women oppression, but it's the women that are coming to Islam.
You never tell them the truth.
And it's growing.
Masakin. Wallahi, masakin.
Wallahi, the only miskin is your dad.
Alhamdulillah, it's growing in the UK, and inshallah more people. We've got people in all of Europe, and it's growing. And by the way, you guys, you know, not you, I won't say you maybe, but other people try to say that Islam is spread by the sword. Well, come to Europe, come to the UK, see how we give da'wah, the love and respect we give to each other, and people come to Islam.
I really feel sorry for these women, because they're gonna actually leave Islam soon, and then they're gonna be like in big trouble. Yams, you said my father is miskin?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he had to get an ugly bitch like you.
An ugly bitch like me?
Oh my God, Yums, behave.
And what else? Maria, let him. And then what else?
Everything.
Please
He's a Muslim. He's a Muslim like you. I mean, you should never talk about another Muslim.
We're gonna
like
disrespect you. Don't think like you can disrespect.
It doesn't do anything to me. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but my father is a Muslim like you, and you should not talk about him like that. Just saying, that's haram in Islam. And what else do you want to tell me? Why you are a Muslim?
Well, I'm Muslim because I was born. My dad and my parents are Muslims, so I'm Muslim. And honestly, there is no other religion that makes sense. So I'm a Muslim.
Can you tell me? Do you accept that your prophet is a PDF file?
Please no. You know,
how come he raped Aisha when she was 9?
I watched your live before. That guy named Islam, he explained everything for you, but you will never accept it, and you just keep asking it to people that doesn't know, so you can drop them from Islam.
How old are you?
Doesn't matter.
No, I have to know because of the rules of TikTok.
I'm 17.
Okay, I can't have you here, my dear. I can't have you here. No.
Hi.
Yeah, you're 17. Shock. Yeah, with the mind of someone who's 2 years old, for sure. That's so bad. But anyway, you will change. I'm sure you will change. That's like the good news is that you will never be that same person 5 years from now. So, Zoki, Zach. Okay, Zach.
Hi,
how's
Maria.
it going?
First of all, thank you for letting me join. And
you're welcome.
Sorry because my English is not so good. So.
No, you're good. Are you Muslim?
Yes, Alhamdulillah. I am a Moroccan Muslim who lives in Italy. I lived also in Germany and in other countries in Europe. So, what I want to say is that this life is like a mirror of our world. So there is a lot of ignorance and there is a lot of disinformation. So what I think as a Muslim is that the project of God is something bigger than us as human beings. So it's not
the project of like
the project of God. So everything we believe that everything is already wrought. So this life has already a sense. So it doesn't matter what we make. At the end is already written. So the thing is that because of that we should understand that. This life is not heaven. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a lot of injustice. There wouldn't be a lot of unfairness. There wouldn't be a lot of wars. There wouldn't be a lot of bad things. That's why we should accept that this life is just a proof for everybody. So I'm gonna. Can I mute myself just 1 minute? My girlfriend is calling me again and again. So
your girlfriend.
Please, sorry. Yeah.
You're a Muslim, an honest Muslim with an Italian girlfriend. Oh wow! I hope she's not like, what are you doing in Maria's live? That bitch. Okay, just kidding. Come back. I want to ask you about your girlfriend. You're in trouble right now. Okay. Holines?
Yeah, hello.
Holiness. I'm sorry, holiness.
It's all good. It's all good. Don't
worry. I have dyslexia, and sometimes I say
how are you?
And I read them differently. Sorry about that.
Can I finish my point? I'm back. Sorry, holiness.
Oh, okay. Yes. How is the girlfriend doing?
So. This life is a proof for everybody. what I've learned from my parents that I really trust and I really use as a forbild is that it doesn't matter if you are a Muslim, if you are a Christian, everything you can be. How can I say it? It doesn't make.
You can say it in Arabic. You can say it in Arabic. I will try to translate.
Ich würde gerne auf Deutsch reden, aber ich glaube, keine von euch wird es.
In Arabic, not in German.
My Arabic is not that good because I just was born in Morocco, but I grew up in Italy, so my Arabic is not that good. I prefer to speak in English.
In English, okay.
So the point is, it doesn't matter where you come from. If you make good things in your life, you can, inshallah, one day go to heaven, even if you are a Christian. So I prefer a good priest I really prefer a good priest or a good atheist even than a bad Muslim, you know?
Bad Muslim. I respect that. I respect that.
And what I want to say is that these guys talking about Islam, talking about Shia and Sunnah, they are just a shame. Personally, I think this is a shame because we should just predicate love and respect for each other. And that should be the key for the heaven, first of all. And that's all. That's all I gotta say. There is a lot of disinformation, and this project of God, of Allah, is bigger than everything. So if we don't see the result today, maybe we're gonna see it tomorrow, maybe in 1,000 years. So that's not a good way to judge a religion or to judge a person. Nobody is allowed to do that, in my opinion.
Okay.
So
Zach, you seem like a very nice guy.
I thank you.
And I love how you talk about love and acceptance and coming together. And I love that you have a girlfriend, that you're not like restricting yourself. It's like you're a human being and you have emotions. So that's great.
Yeah, I think that these religions cannot always be applied to our society, you know, because if I am a Muslim, for example, I shouldn't even eat, for example, a brioche. You know what is a brioche?
Brioche, like the French sweet bread.
Because maybe it contains 0.1% of I don't know what what something wrong, you know. So there is a lot of politics going on. There is a lot of politics, and this forgiveness. So the result of this politics is just to keep the people, so the small people, so I don't know how to call it, so the normal people not together. So we have to understand that this world is a proof that nobody here is perfect. Nobody, also we can try to be better than ourselves, but we have not to compare ourselves with others or with other religion. This is completely wrong.
Or being judgmental or being hateful. We have to just love and accept and come together. Zach, thank you so much. I love you.
You're welcome.
And you're always welcome here. Hi to your girlfriend.
Thank you very much, and have a good evening, everybody. Ciao, ciao, Maria.
Ciao, ciao. Such a sweet guy. I love people like that. Like, this erased everything I heard earlier. Zach from Italy.
But how first of all, Maria, thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course.
I tried a couple of times, but it was a war between the Sunnah and the Shia and the Muslims and the non-Muslims. I tried a couple of times to come here on your live. But how this guy is a Muslim? He don't speak Arabic, he don't know the Quran, and he's a Muslim, and he have a girlfriend. Actually, he's a real Muslim, 100% Muslim, because in Islam, you can do whatever you want, but don't share anyone with Allahu Akbar.
يغفر كل شيء إلا أن يشرك به. So, you can have a girlfriend, you can drink, you can kill, you can lie, you can steal, you can do whatever. Just worship Allah. And that Houthi guy, Google it. There is a book by Ayatollah Udma al-Sijistani, al-Masahif. That's one of their highest scholars, al-Masahif lil-Sijistani. He says it's corrupted, all of them. He says that. That's Ayatollah Udma. And by PDF aisle, the Sunnah and Shia, they are indifferent in everything except this one. Child marriage.
Child marriage.
Yes, they agree on it. I'm an Iraqi. I'm an Iraqi.
From Iraq.
Yes, I'm an Iraqi. There is a story when Khomeini visited someone in Baghdad. He gave him his 5-year-old daughter. It's in their sources, to enjoy the Imam that night. And he is describing while she was crying, and he was happy, the father, that the Imam having a nice time with a 5-year-old.
Oh, that's disgusting.
No, there is more. There is more. If someone remembers...
Let's not talk about the details.
Okay. I know the book.
Okay. Now, that thing that the Sunnah... One second.
He's talking about Shia, Amir. He's not talking about
I will talk about the Sunnah right now. The Sunnah, they have let me speak. That's what you are. Hello, guys. That's what you are good at, cutting. Crazy. Yeah, that's what you are good at, cutting. I've been on the mic for 15 minutes now, and I was muting. I don't open my mic. Yeah, see,
Amir,
I'm not doing that.
Talk. You will answer him when
I'm
he's
not
done.
doing that.
Just let him finish.
Misyar, it's a Sunnah thing, and it's very famous in the Gulf. All the Gulf area, they are doing that. You had 7-8 years ago a saying, "Zawajtuka nafsi." A kid going to a kid, tell me just "Zawajtuka nafsi." That's it. You are my wife, and let's go and do it. Until the Moroccan authorities entered and they stopped it. It was a trend. Zawajtuka nafsi? Yeah, zawajtuka nafsi. That's it. Let's go.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's a hadith from Muhammad. إذا اتفق رجل وامرأة فعدتهما فعدتهما 3 ليالي.
Their waiting period, the idda, the waiting period is 3 nights.
They can be together 3 nights. فإن أحبا, and if they liked, تتاركا وإن أحبا يتزايدا. So any man and woman, they will say hi to each other, they like each other, they can stay with each other 3 nights, do whatever they like, and if they don't like each other, they can leave each other.
Do you have the reference of this hadith?
فعدتهما 3 ليالي. Just write it on Google and the hadith will come. It's in the Sihah al-Sitta, the 6 Sihah of Sunnah.
عدتهم 3 ليالي.
عدتهما 3 ليالي. 3 ليالي.
Continue.
Yes. Now, they had Hotmail marriage. On Hotmail, when Hotmail came out, they will send an email to each other. Will you marry me? Yes, I'll marry you. That's it. End of the story. How many? 5 days, 6 days. Good, fine. That's Sunnah trend. That was Sunnah trend. Sunnah doing that.
Wow.
Yes. They had that one. They had the Misyar. The Misyar is going until now. Every woman who cannot afford, she's working that work. He will marry her for 3 nights, a week, 1 night, 1 hour. He will pay her what? Because that's what the Quran says. واللائي استمتعتم به منهن فآتوهن أجورهن. Ujur, their wage.
But a lot of Sunni say that this was abrogated by the Prophet Muhammad.
Abrogated by Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad,
he said that
right?
in hadith, in another hadith said, no more mutah, no more
No, not Muhammad. Omar said that. Omar said that.
It said that it's a hadith.
No, it's not a hadith. No, Omar said that. Omar stopped it. It was Asma, daughter of Abu Bakr, Asma bint Abi Bakr. She said, why, Omar, you are stopping that? We did that in Prophet time. Why you are stopping that? He said, I don't like it and I will stop it. Yes, Omar stopped it. It's not a hadith. So these guys are Omari, not Muhammadi.
So this hadith is Sahih al-Bukhari 5119.
Yes.
It says, Prophet Muhammad says, أيما رجل رأته فعشرة ما بينه
ثلاثة ليالي. Yes.
Yeah. But it says also, قال أبو عبد الله وقد بينه علي عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم أنه منسوخ.
Ali
says that.
Yeah,
Ali said that it's abrogated.
Yes, Ali is saying that, not the Prophet.
Yeah, not the Prophet.
Exactly. One of the highest scholars in Egypt, I have the video, I will send it to you when I'll have time here on TikTok. It says, if I will say that, they will tell me, oh Imam, this is adultery. But if I will say the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that, all of them will say no, it's not adultery.
There is another hadith. It's hadith Sahih al-Bukhari 5115 and Ibn Abbas. This is the hadith that I was talking about. That the Prophet forbid the mutah, which is the pleasure marriage, eating donkeys in Zaman Khaybar, in the incident.
Only in Khaybar, only in that time he stopped it.
Come on, man, you gotta let
because they didn't had let us speak, because they didn't have enough.
Talking, bro.
Yeah.
He's getting it wrong.
Guys, he has one more minute, and then I will pass to other guests. Just
that's Bukhari. Go and fight with him. Not with
He's getting it wrong.
Gezerlo. Okay. That's Bukhari, not me. Go and fight with Bukhari. In Khaybar, they ate all their donkeys. They didn't have enough donkeys to carry their backs back to where they came from, so he stopped them. They start eating all the donkeys. So he told them, no more eating donkeys, but you can eat the wild donkeys, the zebra. If you find a zebra, you can eat it, but the gray ones, no. This is for riding. That was the only time he stopped it, and it was not. It was only for that period.
Yeah, it says Zaman Khaybar.
Yes, Zaman Khaybar. That's it. Yes. Zaman Khaybar. Al-Ashar.
Al-Ashar.
Yes.
Al-Ashar, thank you so much for the information.
Welcome,
please stay here if you can. And Moses, you can go, and then I will go with Amir. Amir, are you okay if I go with Moses first?
Sure, go ahead. I just want that guy.
Moses?
Yeah, I want you to ask me regarding what you were asking people about Islam.
Yeah, the first question is, why are you a Muslim?
Yeah, because I believe that I am created by a creator, and I believe that he has sent prophets to come and guide mankind, because there will be a day that we will return. So that's why I become a Muslim.
Okay, there is a story. Do you know the story of Abdullah ibn Abi Sarh?
Yeah, I know the story of him. Yeah.
So what do you think about what happened when Prophet Muhammad
was a scribe?
He was described? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I know Abdullah ibn Sa'd. Abdullah ibn Sa'd ibn Abi Salha was, according to the narration, during the time of the Prophet, he was a Muslim. So the Prophet used to ask him to write Revelation. So he used to write the Revelation. And sometimes when the verses came, he write it down
and he uttered a statement, and that Allah confirmed that also. Then he read that. Then he said that if this man is claiming to be a prophet, then well, I am also claiming to be a prophet. Then he changed the verses. So he normally do that. And then
now
later on,
what happened?
When the prophet,
what happened? He changed As-Sami' al-Alim with As-Sami' al-Hakim, all knowing, all wise. With I mean, he changed it. And then when the Prophet Muhammad asked him to read it, he read it with the wrong words, and Prophet confirmed, and he said yes. And this is why he was like,
no, he don't.
He's lying.
No, he don't. No. No, he did not. He did not. No, you get it wrong. Check it correctly. He wrote what he said, and the Prophet Muhammad told him is correct. Added there, and this was a revelation. But according to him, he was thinking that he is the one who said this, and Allah also said it. Why he got it wrong? But because he said a statement, and that is part of the verse before Allah revealed that. So the Prophet asked him to write it down. So he claimed that he too also can say things, So at least he claimed this, He claimed he also can. But what happened to him later on in the conquest of Mecca? His name was part of the people who shall be executed. But later he was forgiven and he became a Muslim. He never do again after that.
Because of his foster brother Uthman ibn Affan, who was the financial sponsor of Islam.
But what happened? No, what happened? Okay. Before Uthman was his foster brother, so his name was on the list that he should be executed. Then he ran away. When he ran away, then Uthman bring him under his guarantee, and he told the Prophet, "This is my foster brother. He is here to accept Islam." And then the Prophet forgave him. He's not only among the list. There are several people in the list.
What the Prophet said. When Uthman took his foster brother to the Prophet Muhammad and told him, his mom used to take care of me. I love her. She was kind to me. Please forgive him. Prophet Muhammad was quiet for like a long period of time. And then he eventually...
He did not say that.
He said yes. When Uthman ibn Affan and his foster brother, Abdullah ibn Abi Salman left, Prophet Muhammad turned to his companion and said, "Why the fuck none of you killed him?" And they were like, "You did not give us a sign." He was so upset that nobody jumped and unalive him.
The way you are narrating. The way you are narrating, you should not. The way you are narrating in a way that you are against him. But he said to him, he said a statement. Why someone who changed the verses of Allah live and none of you kill him? This was not because he came to him. No, this was at the time he is referring to. If you read the hadiths, you don't read in your own favor. You have to. We Muslim understood why he is saying that, because
he couldn't say that in front of Uthman ibn Affan.
Allah said, no. He said that because Allah said, who is more unjust, who changed the word of Allah? I see your context. You use so many things regarding Quran, but because you don't understand regarding the companions, you don't understand. That's okay.
Moses, don't you look at it as some kind of hypocrisy from Prophet Muhammad saying something after Uthman ibn Affan and this guy left? He actually wanted the companions to do something about it. He was not on.
Where did you see that? Honest. You base your argument. You base your narration from Google. You read from Google. He never said he said in the presence of Uthman. When Uthman is there, he said in the presence of Uthman. You said that he's been a hypocrite. He said in front of Uthman, and he accept him. He welcome him now, and we forgive him. From that, did you ever have any story about him? Because he become a proper Muslim, just like you. According to you, you said you left Islam, so that's okay. So during the time of the Prophet, there are people in his time. There are people in this time that is known only by Muslims. You know that today? There are people, the enemies of the Prophet is only known by Muslims. The light of Abu Jahl, Uqba ibn Abi Mu'ayt. You ask a kafir, he will not know unless you read from the Islamic sources.
Why
so according to you, what you are saying this, I will tell you one thing.
Yeah.
If Muslims listen, if if Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was not a prophet, all the narration that you getting from the Muslim sources, because I'm sure that this narration you are not getting from the other sources like Christians or nothing, but you are getting from the Muslim sources. Will there be a Muslim who would like to write something that will tarnish the image of Prophet Muhammad? If hadn't been that, what you think? Like we will have hide some things there. But this is Islam. We reveal things that
there is something called cognitive dissonance. There is something called confirmation bias. All these things people use when they have some kind of faith in something that we all know that it is wrong, but they always find a way to justify it. For example, if I talk to you right now about beating a woman, you will tell me, no, this is wrong. Nobody should beat a woman. But if I will tell you there is a verse about it in Quran, you will go ahead and justify it. That's you choosing to justify something that deep inside you already know that it is wrong. I cannot make you change as
okay. The verse regarding the woman. What did he say? What did he say regarding the verse of beating the women? What did he say?
If you fear that they are not obedient, talk to them, separate in bed, and then beat them.
Okay. Okay, and then beat them. So what do you understand by that? What do you understand by that? What do you understand by that regarding the beat?
The
Quran did not the Quran say that he's speaking to people?
I understand that I have to call the police if anyone is trying to beat me. That's all.
Why would you think, Maria? Why would you think it's about?
Okay, that's how we understand. Okay, that's how we understand. But then this is not how you interpret it. You cannot use your own interpretation of the Quran. It's no, you cannot use your own interpretation of the Quran because it's not your word. It's from Allah. And I will tell you that Allah said He is speaking. The Quran is for people who have understanding. When He's speaking, He said, I am speaking to people with understanding. Regarding the beat you mentioned there, what did He say? It does not even mean our physical beat. Like today, go and abuse your wife. Like how, like how you think, like to go and beat him, to go and do this.
I
even you have to just to draw her attention, just to use something.
Here, this is what you use to beat your wife in Islam. This is what you use to beat your. Look, can you see it?
I never said this. No one said this. Okay, no one said this. This is your own interpretation. This is your own interpretation. This is what you are interpreting. This is how you interpret it.
Isn't your father and mother Muslim?
I couldn't find something tiny.
Okay, this is what you interpreted. This is what you interpreted. This is what you interpreted.
Isn't your father and your mother Muslim? Do your father
and you never find a history?
Yeah, yes, you never. They are Muslims.
Did you ever find?
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Did you ever find?
I can't hear.
Do you ever?
Amir, I cannot hear you. Moses is so.
Real quick, Aki, I want to answer this question.
I'm saying that. Did you ever hear a Prophet Muhammad beat his wife?
I cannot hear both of you.
Did you ever see that in a
Moses, hold on, Moses, hold on. Let me ask her this quick question. Did your father ever beat your mother?
No, never.
Okay, so so your best people in your life are Muslim, and you speak out against them. The Muslims.
I don't speak against them. I speak against the text.
It's not the best people in your life Muslim. The best people.
Kind. They are
right. So the best people. Yeah. So I want you to understand that. I want you to understand the truth of this religion. The best people in your life who raised you up are Muslim, and you speak out against the Muslim.
I don't speak against them. I speak against the texts.
Well, no, ideology. But why didn't your father understand the text as whooping his wife?
You have beating his wife.
My father. Hold on. My father is a kind man, a very, very kind man, and my mother is also a very kind man. They never use violence.
Is your father Muslim? Is your father Muslim? Did you ask him about it? Is your father Muslim?
They are.
Did you ever? Okay, so you decided to leave the fall of Islam, not so?
I did not leave Islam because of my father or my mother. I left Islam because of the Quran.
Okay, exactly. Okay. Now, when you leave Islam because of the Quran, do you know that this is mentioned to us in the Quran that people will leave, and this even in the Hadith, and Allah says if you leave, it doesn't move an inch. We understand, when you die, I die, no one is going to bother.
I don't care. I don't care about what Allah says because I don't believe in this Allah anymore.
Exactly. This is why we respect you.
Yeah,
this is why we respect your decision. And then no Muslim.
But in Islam, it says apostate like me should be unalived.
See Islam firsthand in your household.
Yeah.
With your parents who raised you up.
Amir, hold on. I just need to talk to Moses about his audio. Moses, your audio is cutting off. It's probably your network. Moses, mute yourself, please, until you fix it, and I will go to Amir. Amir, hi. Hi.
How you doing? All I want to say is that it's evident. The truth of Islam is evident within your own household. Your parents are influenced by Islam. Your father is a good man because of Islam. Your mother raised you up. They're Muslims. And for you to read the Quran and have a misunderstanding of those verses, you speak out against Islam, but Islam is that put the love in the hearts of your father and your mother. And raised you up.
No, Amir, I know my parents. My parents are not good people because they are Muslims. They are good people by nature.
How do you know this?
Because I saw that there are other Muslim people in my society who are actually, they were abusive to their kids. I did not see it in our household, but I saw it in other places. Not every family, but I saw that kind of abuse. And I'm gonna say again, I'm not gonna say that this is because of Islam. My problem is the Islamic teaching, the verses of Quran, the Hadith, etc. What people are doing is their nature. And if they are bad, they're gonna do bad things, but validate what they are doing by the verses of Quran and the Hadith, and that's a problem.
Well, I think that it's very clear regarding what the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ came with and what he spoke about will come. We knew this day will come. We knew that there would be weak Muslims, right? There would be Muslims who don't understand their religion, and they would do things out of this misunderstanding of the religion because they have strayed away from that Sirat, in which the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ has attached to his Sahabas. Right, the Sirat, the straight path, the path that when we pray every day, we say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, and we say Ihdina sirat al-mustaqim, guide us to the straight path. Sirat al-ladina an'amta alayhim ghayr al-maghdubi alayhim wala. Now I want you to just observe the verse. The path of those whom God has bestowed his grace upon. The path of those whom God has bestowed his grace upon are the prophets, are the righteous men who follow them. These are the path, the way they live, the way they did things. Now, if men come and they try to bend the religion or distort the religion, we follow what the Prophet Muhammad said and his Sahabas, and how they understood it. That's the biggest point. Because Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah ta'ala said in his book Kitab of Faith, he said there's three types of Muslim. You have the Muslim, you have the Mu'min, and you have the Muhsin, right? So the Muslim is like one who just took a shahada. He said, Ashhadu la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. This is one type of Muslim. But when they came to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the Quran and said that we are Mu'min, and the verse was sent down and said, no, tell them they are not Mu'min, tell them they're not believers, because faith has not yet entered their hearts. They're Muslim, but faith has not yet entered their hearts, so we strive as Muslim to be Mu'min. Just real quick, Maria, how you understand this is that the Mu'min, when the Muslim does something bad, right? He sees that it's bad, he might repent, but he might return to it. But the Mu'min, when he does something bad, he sees that it's bad and he doesn't return to it, right? Because of his level of Iman, because of his level of knowledge and understanding of the Quran and the Sunnah. And then you have the Muhsin. He worships Allah as if he sees Allah. And even though he does not see Allah, he knows that Allah sees him. In all of his behavior, he's conscious of God in everything that he does. Do you understand? There's a difference of faith. So now you're looking at a Muslim, and now you're judging the religion by the Muslim.
No, I'm not.
You are. You guys are bringing up Muslims, what these Muslims are doing in this country.
Yeah, but Amir, I think what I find interesting is just the way you say Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. There's like a break. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Can you say it again? Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
I'm not from, you know, I'm not Arabic speaking.
I know, but I like the way you say it. Can you say it again, please?
Well, I say sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Here, that one, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. You know, like there is like a rhythm. There is like you break it. I mean, it can be. I love that.
But let me ask you this:
How
does Islam makes it good for dudes like me that come from out the hood, that come from bad places? And I was a treacherous type of guy before Islam, and I did a lot of bad things before Islam, and now these things I completely go against because of Islam. If you took Islam out the picture, I don't even know. If the world would be worse, if you ask me, because a lot of dudes that come from where I come from, I'm talking about from the hoods, I'm talking about from the ghettos, the dirty places, the murder where people are unalive every single day, right? I'm talking about from these places. Islam has changed our hearts and made us better men. How can you go against this religion when it's the best, it's the only religion that actually changes the person's heart? I don't know of no religion that's changing the hearts of people where they stand on.
She's got a different opinion, so do I. Can you respect that? Possibly.
I'm living in the flesh. I'm here in the flesh. I'm a witness of it. I'm a witness of being a treacherous man on the street, doing these things, and then coming into Islam and reading about the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and how he dealt with people, how he dealt with people who weren't Muslim, how he dealt with the Jewish man, how he dealt with people, and he was a soldier also. And so and he was good to his wife.
He analyzed them.
The rest of you are the ones who are good to your wife. This is the message I got from Muhammad ﷺ. You feel me? And now I look at the woman differently. Before Islam, the woman was second class in my eyes. We called them bees. I didn't never know of a woman being of a grade into Islam. When the man came to the Prophet and said, "Who do I honor after God?" He said, "Your mother." He said, "Who after that?" He said, "Your mother." He said, "Who after that?" He said, "Your mother." He said, "Who after that?" He said, "Then your father." It was Islam that liberated women. It was Islam that raised women up.
Okay.
I gotta put respect on Islam.
Maria, write on Google Hadith al-Uranin and translate it for Amir. Let us see al-Uranin.
Yeah. Hold on, before I do that. Amir, I respect your experience. Your experience is fascinating. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you that you're becoming a better person after you change your faith or after you embrace Islam. But I will say it's not what I will say. Mute yourself, please, if you're not talking. Maybe it's not Islam. Maybe you were tired of the lifestyle that you had. Maybe you were tired of the problems and you wanted something peaceful. You found spirituality and you found this in Islam because you needed that.
No.
Maybe you will find it better in Buddhism or Hinduism. You never know. You did not try.
No, I looked at every religion. I started with Christianity. I read the whole Bible. I was in the penitentiary.
Because look, Amir, I have to be honest with you. Prophet Muhammad is not really the best example.
Yes, he is.
Look. Even people.
There's no man better than that. There's no man that showed a better example of being a man in every aspect of life, in regard his wife, in regard as a soldier, in regard as a businessman, in regard in doing finances. The way I do business is honorable. It's honorable because I remember Allah when I do business. This is what the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ taught. You show me another man. You bring another man in history that has accomplished what the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ has accomplished supremely on both levels, religious and secular levels. Bring another man that has taught what he has taught. No man has taught what this man has taught. He has changed the lives of men who never seen him. He's an Arab. I'm a black man out the hood. How can his message affect me so much? How? You telling me that this man just made it up?
Can I tell you, Amir, how?
He's not from God?
Can I tell him, Maria, how?
It's impossible. It's impossible, not from where I come from. It's impossible for that man's message to reach a man like me. A man like me who wanted to sell dope. I didn't listen. I wanted to hustle. I wanted to get money. You understand that? I wanted to. Islam stopped it because of the message of Islam.
Okay, fine.
That this was
Hold on. Calm down a little. Let me tell you a couple of things.
Bro.
You finish, bro.
Let me finish, bro.
You finish,
because
bro.
you're talking out the side of your neck like a rookie. I'm telling you from the standpoint of someone was in the trenches.
That's the respect. That's the respect you learn from your Muhammad.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
This man, when I talk to the Israelites, they say, "Oh, Amir, why do you follow an Arab?" Because he got it from God. Because he got it from God. I'm convinced that he got it from the creator of the heavens and the earth. His message was pure. You can try to taint his message. You can twist it. But I stand firmly that the Prophet Muhammad, Sallallahu is the best of examples in all of human history. And no matter what you do, no matter what you say, Islam will always grow because it's not from man. It's from Allah. They always spoke bad about Islam, even before I became Muslim. They say we're terrorists. They say we're this. All these bad things they say about Islam. It's the most despised, most rejected religion, misunderstood religion in the world, but it's the fastest growing religion. Even when Nixon got on national television and said after dealing with communism that that the worst thing in the thing that we have to get rid of in our society wasn't crime, wasn't raping women, wasn't all these corrupted things. He said Islam. But guess what? Islam is the fastest growing religion in the military. So what is all these billions, millions and millions of people coming into Islam for? All of them bad? Everybody's bad? Even your mother and your father? Everybody's bad? Islam is bad, huh?
Okay.
It's impossible for you to say that about Islam. Even a Christian and Christians for the Christians. If you say Islam is from the devil, I want you to go and read your own scripture, Matthew 12:28, and see what Jesus said.
I'm not Christian.
Right. I'm just talking about for the Christian that was on the stage because she said something and I overheard her. I just was listening and she said that
but I don't care what you think about the Bible, Amir. Get a grip of yourself.
No, I'm saying that even if you believe in the Bible, I'm saying that if you think Islam is from the devil, if you think it's evil, then according to your scripture, if you go to Matthew 12:28, Satan will not rebuke Satan.
Amir, I'm not even listening because it doesn't efface me, you know?
No, I'm just telling you that Satan cannot he cannot rebuke Satan. We say, don't
tell me
we rebuke
anything.
Satan every day. We rebuke evil every day.
All right. I think I have to go to Al-Ashar. I hope, Amir, you get a chance to share your experience. And I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing. And I respect anyone coming here, sharing their story, either how they converted to Islam or how they left Islam. It's fascinating how people can actually change their lives because of a belief or leaving a belief. But you have to be also open to listen to each other. I understand that you share whatever you share, that's your perspective, but I will pass the mic to Al-Ashar and then go to Wali. Al-Ashar.
Thank you, Maria. Bring that verse up. يوم تسود وجوه وتبيض وجوه. When your face will be black and your face will be white, black faces will go to hell and the white faces will go to
Maria,
heaven.
and this is the misunderstanding I'm talking about.
Can you respect?
That's the misunderstanding I'm talking about.
Okay. هل تتحدث بالعربية يا أمير? One second, kiddo.
This is ignorance, bro.
I didn't interrupt you.
Amir, you will answer when he's done, and you will say that I disagree. That's fine.
I'm an Iraqi, Arab speaking. I read the Quran for myself. I don't need liars to tell me. The hadith that you quoted, that's how he's behaving with the Jews, that there was a Jew throwing garbage in front of the house of the Prophet. That hadith is not right. It is one of the weakest. No one will accept it. The true hadith is the one that he did to Bani Qurayza. He killed 900 men in one night, and he took the wife of the head of the clan, and he had intercourse with her. That's right. Every source says it's true. But that verse of the Quran says the ones in the end of the days will go to heaven, will have white skin, and the black skins will go to hell. That's what they didn't told you. Did they ever told you that Muhammad led 64 ghazwa and he killed all the one who didn't believe in him? Did they ever told you that? No, they didn't told you that. Did they told you that in Medina, Yathrib, the palm farmers, they asked him, "Oh Muhammad," no, he saw them pollinating the palm trees. He said, "What are you doing?" He said, they said, "Prophet of Allah, we are pollinating it so we will get more dates." He said, "No, you shouldn't do that. Leave that to Allah." And they left it. Next year, they don't have dates. They told him, "Oh, Prophet of Allah, we don't have dates. You told us leave it." "Oh, go back to what you were doing." So he made them starve. That's what Muhammad did. The greatest thing Muhammad did is having sex with a 6-year-old and having full intercourse with her as a 9-year-old. He had 11 wives. Did he ever beat his wife? Yes. One second. I will bring it to you. But you don't speak Arabic. They will not translate that to you. He hit Aisha on her chest, kiddo. 1 second, kiddo. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Wasting your time.
What?
You're wasting your time coming
to... Of course I'm wasting my time. You don't speak Arabic.
Listen what I'm saying to you, brother. You are wasting your time.
Okay, fine. So mute. I'm wasting my time. So mute your mic. Mute your mic.
Let him. Amir, you will answer. No problem. You will answer when he's done.
Maria.
Yeah.
Al-Ma'idah 103. Bring the translation in English. And let Amir read it for us, the English translation, and I challenge him and his scholars and all the non-Arabic speaking Muslims to understand that verse.
Listen, bro.
1 second, I'm not talking to you.
You don't have to bring anything to me.
I'm not talking to you. No, she will bring it. Let me see what kind of Muslim you are.
So, yes,
and bring the translation in English.
I will
yes, and put it on the screen and let this guy read it for us.
Amir, you are also welcome to go ahead and pull it. So it's Al-Ma'idah. The chapter is Al-Ma'idah. The verse is 103. Yeah.
And let him tell us what's Buhaira, Bahira, Wasila, Saiba, and Ham, and let him read the English translation and see what they translated. They just wrote the same words in Latin, nothing else. I challenge every non-Arab speaking Muslim to understand that verse. Oh, it's from Allah. He understands it. Maria, do you know the proof of Muhammad's being prophet? What is it?
There are many proofs, like splitting the moon.
No, there's one. No, there is one. When he came back, 1 second, Amir, I will say this one and I will mute my mic. When he came down and he said, I think it's the devil, and he tried to strangle me when he came back to Khadija. And Khadija told him, do you see him? And he said, no, he's not with me. So she told him, cousin, when he will come to you next time, tell me. So Muhammad came to Khadija and he told her, he is with me now. I can see him. So she put him on her left lap and she told him, sit. Can you see him? Yes. Right lap. Can you see him? Yes. In her bosom. Can you see him? Yes. So she took her clothes off. She showed her chest. And he said, I cannot see him. That's the proof of Muhammad being prophet. Khadija told him, oh, cousin, he is not a devil. He is malak. A kind of. That's the proof. Muhammad, he didn't believe himself he's a prophet. After Khadija showing her breast. Yes?
But by the way, I pulled the verse 103 from two different resources, from Quran.com and from, hold on, just to make sure that the translation is correct, and also alhadith.com. I put both of them, and it's fascinating that they cannot translate the foreword. So this is what it says. Allah has not appointed Bahira.
Yes.
Or Sabiya, Saiba, or Wasila, or Ham.
Or Ham.
Or Ham.
You are allowed to eat ham.
But those who disbelieve, invent falsehood about Allah, and most of them do not reason. And I went also to the other website, which is alhadith.com. The same thing. They don't translate the words. The words are actually just written as they are in Arabic.
Exactly. Why?
Which is interesting.
Yeah, because I tell you why. Because even Arab speaking, I'm an Iraqi. We have to go back to the dictionary to find out what Saiba and Ham and Bahira is. And a guy from the hood, he's telling me, I'm a Muslim. I believe it. We have to go back to dictionary to understand these. And he understands it. How amazing. Now, there is another verse in the Quran. It says, now Jibril is an angel or not?
He's an angel.
Okay. There is a verse in the Quran that says that an angel needs 50,000 years from what we count to come from the throne of Allah to earth, and to go back he needs another 50,000 years to go back from earth to the throne of Allah, from what we count, our years, our days. You got that?
Which verse is this?
وَتَعْرِجُ الْمَلَائِكَةِ.
Do you know the chapter and the verse?
That's the thing. The thing is that in English have numbers and have just right.
No, I will write it in Arabic.
وتعرج الملائكة في يوم مقداره 50,000 سنة مما تعدون. وتعرج الملائكة في يوم.
It's Surah Al-Mi'raj verse 4. It's Al-Mi'raj verse 4.
Now, let us think about that one. Let us talk. 1 second, Amir. 1 second. 1 second, Amir.
Ayah, and then you just went past that and went to another ayah. You didn't even ask me anything.
You don't know it. Okay, fine. 103
Al-Ma'idah. Let him go.
Al-Ma'idah 103. Tell us what it is.
Right. This is clearly a verse of superstitious practices. They've dedicated animals to idols and graves and gods and saints, and leaving them to roam about and graze at the liberty has been commended by Allah. Allah has ordained neither Bahra or Saiba nor Wasliya nor Ham, but the unbelievers have invented a falsehood against Allah, and most of them lack understanding, so they believe in such superstitions. So these were superstitious practices.
Yes, Amir. What's Bahira and Saiba and Wasila and Ham is?
It's Saiba was the name given to that a he camel or she camel, which was let loose as a mark of gratitude and fulfillment of a vow that was taken.
Great. Is it a he camel or is it a she camel?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think
you
that's
don't
important.
know. You don't know.
Is that important?
But that's why you believe in it, because you don't know. No. It's not important. It's a word of Allah. 1 second. It's a word of Allah to you, and you don't know, and that's why you believe in it, right?
No, listen, bro. Oh, jeez, I don't know how y'all guys don't understand anything.
Oh, jeez, you are asking for Jesus now as a Muslim. That's great. Now, continue.
With Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I am not of the level of knowledge.
Okay, you are not of so Amir,
is it important? Hold on.
Samir,
hold on, bro.
Out of ignorance.
Let him talk. Let him talk, Amir.
Amir, out of ignorance.
The last 10
1
minutes.
second, just one word. It's not a war. It's one word, and you will continue. It's a dialogue. It's not a monologue. We are not radios. Out of ignorance and non-knowledge, you believe that Muhammad is the right prophet and Islam is right. Mike is yours.
100%. 100% without a shadow of a doubt.
You hear him, Maria?
Amir, can I answer that, Amir?
Out of ignorance and non-knowledge, he believed that Muhammad is the right prophet.
And no, 100%. It's not out of ignorance. No, it's not.
No,
out of
it is out of ignorance. He said it. He said 100%.
It's not out of ignorance.
No.
That's what he said.
You don't believe. Don't say it's out of ignorance that I believe, because at one point 100%. I did not believe in anything, and I come to believe. So that's freedom. First off, right? Yeah. I had the freedom to examine the scriptures, to challenge it to the best of my knowledge, right? Right?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
and hold on. And the first thing I'm looking for is who is God? Who is God? Do Allah makes it clear who He is in Surah to Ikhlas? Yes, and who He's not? Yes. How does God want me to live?
Amir,
is it there?
Amir, sweetheart.
Yes. How does God want me to live my life? Is it there?
Amir,
yes, that's perfection.
Amir. Surah Al-Ikhlas. قل هو الله أحد. 1 second.
Before we go to that, Ashar.
Let me. I will go.
I know. You raised a lot of points. Just 1 minute.
It's not a lot of points. I'm not talking to
you. Wali was here before you, Nasser.
Yes.
So he has to go after Al-Ashar
is
done.
But to be honest,
أمير سورة الإخلاص قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Can you tell me what's the difference between the first Ahad and the last Ahad?
There's nothing like him. He's unique.
No. There's nothing like him. No, there is differences between the two.
Say God is one.
Yeah, what is the difference?
I'm talking to Amir. I'm talking to someone else. I will tell you what is the difference.
Yeah.
Yes, I will tell
Amir,
you.
If I may, Amir, I may take this question.
Are you Arabic speaking?
Yeah, I'm Arabic.
Okay. Ahad, does it mean one?
Yeah. Now I'll tell you what is the difference.
No.
Wait for me now.
You said
just
no.
ask me.
Yes.
Okay, can I answer? Answer?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, قل هو الله أحد, the say قل is say. That is mentioned by Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells Muhammad, say, can I finish my answer? Can I finish my answer?
1 second.
Can I finish my answer?
You will.
Can I finish my answer?
You will. I don't want you.
No, you will. No, you will listen to me. No, you asked me.
Let's not cut guys. Let's not cut each other off.
No. I will. I'm cutting you because I just want.
That I answer, he cuts me.
I don't want the whole.
Maria, this is no.
Hold, Nassar, guys. Wali was here before you, Nassar. I just need to know if he's okay. If you
no, I'm very much okay with. I just don't like the unfair type of discussion.
Okay, Asha, clarify your question and.
My question is what Ahad means, not what قُلُوا هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدْ اللَّهُ الصَّمَدْ. I don't want the whole Ikhlas. I want only Ahad. Does it mean one? He said no. Now, what does it mean?
Okay. Nassar, mic is yours.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you. I hope Ashar waits just like I waited. It is discussion is take and give, so I hope he listens to this. So, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدْ is a mention from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to Muhammad. Say, قُل is say. هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدْ, that Allah is one. Allah Samad, لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. These are attributes for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the sustainer, the creator, all of that. ولم يكن له كفوا أحد, the last 3 words. And there is no one is compared to him. ولم يكن له كفوا أحد, that everyone is a person is not compared to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You see, when you know Arabic, you will know the meaning of the words. But in Al-Ashar, he's an Iraqi and he knows Arabic, and still he makes childish mistakes in this surah.
So, Nasser,
okay.
So the first
1 second, Maria. First
Ahad, to summarize,
Ahad and last Ahad, both of them.
Yes, Maria.
So the first Ahad, you said Allah is one.
Yes, and Ahad is one in that beginning.
And you said that the second Ahad is Allah is not comparable to anything or anyone else.
To anyone, yes. Ahad is one to any of us of the creations.
Okay.
Yes.
Al-Ashar, no? Go ahead, please.
Yes. Ahad, he made it one in both of them. It's not one. Wahid in Arabic is one. Ahad is one of. And example of that, if I will say ذهبت أنا وأحد إخوتي, that means
I went
and one of my brothers. That doesn't mean I have one brother. قل هو الله واحد. Say Allah is one of. It's not Allah واحد. It's not Allah is one. Allah is one of. And I challenge any Arabic speaking to put ahad in.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, thank you what?
I will answer. I'm going to answer.
Okay.
He's not done yet.
Just let me finish my sentence. Yeah. Thank you what? Thank you what? What did I say?
Continue.
Put ahad in anywhere, and make it sound and make it look and make it means and the meaning of ahad to be one. ذهبت أنا أحد أنا وأحد إخوتي. أنا أحد الموجودين على لايف ماريا. Which that means I'm the only one.
I'm one
exactly.
of Maria's.
Now give me a verse. Give me put ahad anywhere, and let it mean one. Vesco.
Thank you. Maria, the Arabic that we have today is not the same Arabic, the accent of Arabic back then. There are few terms that are different between us and them. So at the time Muhammad ﷺ, Arabic have been changed and evolved. There are certain words that they do the same, we don't understand them today. So back in their time, ahad means one. That only Allah is one, was tasawwur, or as the verse say, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ, say Allah is one. So it's about the accents, and the use of words back then is not the same as us in Arabic today. So even in English, back then, English 200 years ago, they used to say some vocabularies that today they don't say it today. So it have changed. Their language have changed. So it's ahad means one, and wahid means ahad. Yes.
Yeah, but Nasser, this is like taqiyya monster level al-wahsh. It's I don't think this is true, though I agree that the dialects and the language change, of course, from the 7th century to now, but Quran meaning never change, no matter what. It's the same. So it doesn't matter how Arabic changed now. It's supposed to mean the same thing in the 7th century and nowadays.
Right, but it does, right? Because we deal with the Quran and then we go to the Sunnah, and the Sunnah confirms. And
I don't see like this specific word. There are words that we don't use anymore. Words that they used to use back in the 7th century that we don't use in our standard Arabic, formal Arabic nowadays. But this specific word, ahad,
Maria,
I don't think that it was created or changed in any way.
Maria, you nailed it. It is taqiyya monster level.
Yes.
Open Al-Baqarah 163. Al-Baqarah 163, and let this old Arabic, I don't know where this guy is from. He want to teach us Arabic. Ahad, it means wahid in the old Arabic, and now it means wahid. One second.
No,
Open your Quran.
No.
One second.
First question.
Open 1 second.
وإلهكم إله واحد لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم. Your God is only one God. There is no God worthy of worship except Him, the Most High.
Al-Baqarah, now open Al-Baqarah 213.
213.
Let me see if there is no wahid in the Quran. Ahad means wahid in the old Arabic. What a joke.
Yeah, it's a lie, El-Pasha.
كان الناس أمة واحدة. Humanity has once been one.
واحدة.
Okay. Humanity had once been one community of believers before they lost faith. And in Arabic, كان الناس أمة واحدة. So واحدة, it means one. But ahad means one of. Even in the old Quran.
One's off.
Nice. Nice. Can I answer now?
Nasser, go.
Yeah, thank you. Now, Al-Ashar, now he's acting like he caught something or something that he wanted to make a fuss about it. The siyaq of the ayah, the concept of the verse itself, it's not suggest, it's the concept of the verse itself is the one that says wahid or ahad. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says to Muhammad, قُلْ وَاللَّهُ أَحَدْ, it means one. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَحِدْثَ مِنَ الْأُمَمِ, Maria, you know Arabic, correct?
I speak Arabic. Algeria.
Algeria, nice. Now, بعض المرات تخوني الإنجليزية ماريا.
It's okay, you can say it in Arabic. You can say it in Arabic.
واحدة من الأمم في سياق الآية أي واحدة من الأمم. أنا لم أقل أحد كانت يعني لا تعني واحد، بل أحد تعني واحد، وهي موجودة، كلمة واحد موجودة بالقرآن وهي تشير إلى واحد. لكن قل
أنت لم تقل هذا.
أيضا دقيقة بس دقيقة، خلنا دقيقة. If I may finish. عشان you are something you are. بس wait for me. So أحد and واحد are the same meaning. And it is two words. A lot of languages have two words for one meaning. So أحد واحد is the same meaning, one. So if it wasn't one in قل هو الله واحد سورة الإخلاص, so what does it mean أحد? جبل أحد, the mountain of Uhud? No, it means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that he is one.
Fine. Maria, translate this one for me. ضع كلمة أحد في جملة تعني واحد.
Put the word ahad is a sentence that means one.
This is a question for me?
You can answer it if you want.
Yes. ضع أحد في جملة ونريد المعنى أن تعني واحد. تفضل.
Now he's thinking that he wants to trap you on something. Now I don't use ahad. Just wait for me. Let me speak.
Let him answer, please.
Let me answer. You don't have to like my answer. It's okay with me. Now, in our days, I don't use the word ahad, so he can force me to use it right now, or I find a jumla for it. I don't have to. It's okay with me. I'm supplied with one. Like in the Quran, you can use ahad and wahid are the same meaning as one. So he wants to play games. I'm not here to play games.
That's fine, Nasser. You want to stick with your own explanation, but I think Al-Ashar disagree with you because he sees it differently as per the verses of Quran and what it means, what it says. You're saying that the meaning of this word was different back, but I would also disagree with you, though I respect whatever you want to believe in. I think the point is that understanding the language of Quran, understanding what the verses are is even difficult for us Arabic speakers. And if you don't refer to the tafsirs, if you don't refer to the definition, what the hadith is saying, you will be lost big time. And it's even harder for people who do not speak Arabic. Not that I'm saying that they are not entitled to be Muslims or anything, because I know that most Muslims in the world are not Arabic speaker, like Chinese, Indian, people in Indonesia, etc. But they refer a lot to the tafsir.
Right.
And you have to stick with it. And a lot of things in the tafsir itself are so wrong nowadays, so wrong. Especially when we talk about things related to morality or how to deal with non-believers, what you should do with women, etc., etc. Al-Ashar, do you agree with what I'm saying? And also I want your opinion, Nasser.
Yep, you are totally right. We have to go back. Without Al-Tabari, Al-Qurtubi, Al-Jalalain, without these, and without Al-Jami' لأحكام القرآن, and without Al-Qamus Al-Jami', a lot of things we will not understand. And even with that, We have things we cannot understand even today.
All right, so Maria, can I say one thing regarding the
Sure.
right? So let's say if I was to concede with him and he's saying that, oh, it means one of, right? Understand when you read the surah, even me is not knowledgeable at all than a lot of Muslims that understands the Arabic. But the chapter itself, when you go to the end of the chapter, right, Allah is telling you who He is as the one, meaning that there's nothing that's like or comparable to Him, right? So this one, nothing is like or comparable to Him. So you can see that the one in the first ayah is a unique. He's someone very, very unique. Because at the end of the chapter, Allah goes and say that there's nothing that's like or co-equal or comparable to Him. So that one is the only one that's deserving of worship. That one, it wasn't born. As Allah says that He begets not, nor is He begotten. So this one is one who was not born. See, so the whole chapter, if you look at the whole chapter, it explains the one. It's a amazing chapter to me. It explains His oneness in every step of this chapter. He is al-Samad. He's complete. He's absolute. Where we're deficient as humans, we can't.
Yeah, but Ibn Abbas, Ibn Mas'ud in his Mus'haf, in the Quran of Ibn Mas'ud, Al-Fatiha, Al-Ma'udatayn, are not even chapters of Quran. I know that his copy of Quran was burned and not applicable anymore, but he's one of the people who encountered Prophet Muhammad and worked with him and was reading for him, etc. So this whole verse is problematic. It's problematic.
Even that, right? I mean, just from my level of iman and knowledge in this religion, the challenge is still there in the Quran. So say people say to me, "Oh, Amir, people added to this Quran, or this Quran, they had a Quran and they burnt this one and they got this, and you have this one that we have today," right? I would say, okay, well, if man had any handling into the words of Allah, any of it, right? The challenge is still in the book. For if it's not from God, then produce a chapter like it or similar to it.
Amir, the challenge is that the Mufassirin, the people who actually translate the Quran, not translate, do the tafsir, explain the Quran, cannot be really trusted. Why would you trust them? Why would you actually go with them? That's another
Can I answer that?
Right. Because
one second, Amir.
Right, because the ones
Maria and one second, Amir.
No, man.
I want to answer that. If Amir, I want to answer that.
You will, Nasser, you will.
Yes, you will, all of you. Maria, do you have family still back in Algeria?
I can go back to... No, I never go back
to
Algeria.
No. You have family still there. Can they send you a Quran?
I do.
Good.
I do.
Ask them to a Quran, a copy of Algeria, to send it to you.
I know we do the Hafs.
No, you do the Warsh.
The Warsh. And
yes, and it's totally different than the Middle East.
Yeah, what the reading is different. Yeah.
Totally different. Totally different.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Al-Ashar, thank you so much. I gave you a follow.
Thank you. We have 26 different riwayah of Quran. And this is the two famous, Warsh and Hafs. But we have another 24.
Right now,
okay. Nasser wanted to comment.
Wait. Yeah, if I may. Just 1 minute, Amir. Just wait for me. Now.